President Obama got a lot of attention this week when he talked about the Supreme Court saying they should not strike down his health care law. So was he talking about the law, laying out a political strategy, or a little bit of both? Joining us is Linda Greenhouse, who covered the Supreme Court for the New York Times for nearly 30 years. She is a Pulitzer Prize winner. She now teaches at Yale Law School. She is also the author of the U.S. Supreme Court, a very short introduction. Linda, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
What'd you make of the president's comments?
Well, you know, I think the soundbite that emerged from them and then the meltdown that the federal judge down on the Fifth Circuit exhibited is a little exaggerated. What the president was saying, as I understand it from reading the full text, he's saying, look, Republicans have been running against, quote, an activist Supreme Court for a generation now, and I'm asking this Supreme Court not to be activist and not to reach out and strike down a democratically enacted statute.
Linda, your former colleague at the New York Times, who I know you know well, Maureen Dowd, wrote, "This court, cosseted behind white marble pillars out of reach of TV, accountable to no one once it gives the last word, is well on the way to becoming one of the most divisive in modern American history. It has squandered even the semi-illusion that it's unbiased, the honest guardian of the Constitution. It is run by hacks dressed up in black robes. Too much?"
Well, with all respect to my friend Maureen, I can't quite imagine myself having written such a thing. You know, the court hasn't ruled yet and, on this case. I'll make one other observation. They're not all that cosseted and closeted. You know, the justices live in the world. I think people assume they're very isolated, but actually they live in their own houses. They drive themselves to work. They read the newspaper. You know, their family and friends suffer from illnesses. And so I don't think to the justices this particular case, this healthcare case, is a complete abstraction.
So how much are they paying attention to what the president's saying and what the papers are saying right now?
Sorry?
How much are they paying attention to what the president is saying then and what the papers are saying?
Well, I certainly think they're aware of it. You know, when that federal judge demanded that the Justice Department come back in a day with an explanation of whether doesn't the president agree that the court has the power of judicial review, that was really an amazing and highly politicized overreaction. So I think it indicates that within the federal judiciary, as well as the political system, everybody's hanging on every word.
And one would think maybe not the last comment like that as we close in on this decision in June. Linda, I have to ask you, you covered 29 sessions. Where do you think the court is going to come down on this?
Personally, I think I agree with many constitutional scholars who think actually that the statute is going to be upheld because there really isn't much of an argument on the other side. And even if there are justices who don't like the law, who would not have voted for the law if they were members of Congress, you know, they have to write an opinion. Votes on the Supreme Court come with reasons. And there's really, it's hard to articulate why this Supreme Court, given the precedents that exist, that support the power of Congress over interstate commerce, how the court would explain striking down this statute.
Linda Greenhouse, always good to speak with you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.